we got it. The way I think it's going to go, I think it's probably the way most people think it's going to go. So maybe it won't really go like that. Because most of the time, when there's like a final that too many people predict, chances are it's not happening. But Real Madrid v PSG anyway is how I think it will be. And we're here. I'm neither of the teams. It's neutral simulation, legendary. Let's see how it goes. We're ready for kickoff. Who takes it? Madrid, Paris, Real Madrid, PSG. Or Paris Saint-Germain. They're tapping their tickets through. The stewards just making sure that no one's getting in while they're not supposed to. But imagine though, imagine someone flying to a country and they don't have a ticket for the match. Like, you just fly there, hoping to break in. A risky thing. But I'm pretty sure it's one of those things that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have done it, and it has actually worked for me. They've flown there, they ain't get a ticket for the match, but they're there, and they just make their way in somehow. Because the other, what's it called, the other Champions League final last year, I think, a lot of people broke into it. It's a crazy one with the, what do you call it, the Richard Arlison and all those stuff. The Richard Arlison, but we got it here anyway. Champions League final. Who takes it? PSG or Madrid? For this, I'm gonna say on this probably Real Madrid win. The actual thing, maybe PSG, you know. Maybe this is when they win it. Because I don't know. It just seems like PSG is going to win it. Because remember, Mbappe has won the Champions League as well. That's one of the main things. He's going to have to win it. Already got the World Cup, even though they lost the final this year. They still won it as far as the team. This Champions League, I think it is going to be it. I think PSG is probably going to win it. But Real Madrid, hey, you can never count Real Madrid out. It's the main team of the Champions League.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid.
And of course, one of the biggest teams in history. They might be the biggest team in the world, really. I'll put them with who is it? Biggest team in the world. You have Real Madrid in the. Against Barcelona, you have in the Man United. Maybe who else you can put there? Liverpool as well, Arsenal, and then obviously you have like Milan and what other leagues you have? Bayern Munich. Yeah, but I don't know if I'll put them with like the Milans, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool. Real Madrid, I don't know. But anyway. The finals here.
Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it?
We're ready. Vitinha.
So we have
yellow card. Come on. Getting himself into one of those challenges so early on. I guess it's one of those. He wanted to put that tackle in to show Real Madrid where it was. And that PSG, they're not messing around. They might be very technical,
given away by Real Madrid,
but they're not going to be messing around with them. They want to go for that win.
Well, you get the feeling so
you have to expect it. They're going to be aggressive about it. Messi, Mbappe, ooh.
Well, he's their leading goal scorer, mainly because of his
their leading goal scorer, Mbappe, with the, what was it, 5 goals against Ladder something? Ladder, I don't remember what that team is called. That team that scored 5 goals against in the French Cup thing. I'm pretty sure the name isn't French Cup, but that's what it's known as. But I guess to be fair, when you think of most of the cup names, I don't know, Copa del Rey means, or Cup, there's something. FA Cup, Football Association Challenge Cup.
Mbappe.
EFL Cup is this
Vision from Lionel
slash
Messi.
Carabao Cup, whatever, but it's EFL English League Cup. Maybe it is actually French Cup, because you have the English. The cup actually is the English League Cup. That's it. It probably is just the French Cup. And then you have the DK Coco and that Italian one. That's probably through the Italian Cup as well. They actually don't really have clear names for those cups when I think of it properly.
Well, Real could easily be leading now.
Anyway, you got
you just sense a goal is coming.
Fabian Ruiz in the midfield. PSG is weird. Oh, that was close.
Well, that should have been a goal.
Is that Valverde? Carlo Ancelotti. One of the best in the world. One of the best managers in the world, you know. Legendary manager. Toni Kroos takes it.
Well, pressure building, another corner.
And Paris got another corner to defend. Alright, Vinicius puts a cross in. Furlong Mendy, but that header is bad. Remember Furlong Mendy on Ultimate Team on FIFA 20 and 19 and 21 as well. I remember I got his birthday at that time. Didn't expect it. Unbelievable. And even his normal cards, when it was him, Varane, Walker, and I don't remember who the other player was, but I remember I had him, Varane, Walker, and Van Dijk. That defense, it was like the OP defense FIFA 20. It was that same type of defense. Everyone had Mendy, Varane, Walker. Everyone had those three, and usually I think it was that they had another player with them. But Mendy, Walker, players you had to have on at that time. Ramos as well, to be fair though. I remember getting him on 20 when he was at almost 200k. But now it's nothing like that. Modric. Oh, Vinicius. Hey, it's 1-0. He does a little samba for the crowd as well. He does a little samba for the crowd. You gotta appreciate it sometimes. Kinda came out of nowhere. Cross put in. Vinicius on the volley. Maybe Donnarumma should have done a better job though. You have to look at that again. Left foot, Donnarumma, what are you doing? How can you be a world-class goalkeeper? Come on. I think he should be saving that, but it's a good goal from Vinicius anyway. He ends it with a samba, showing the Brazilian, showing that Brazilian flair to everyone. Verratti, Fabian Ruiz.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Half-time whistle. And Madrid, they're waving their flags. Toni Kroos going in at half-time. Hakimi. PSG, how do you recover from this? How do you recover? I don't know. But I forget to split off so there's no music playing. But let's see. So PSG, I think, no, they haven't changed it. I'm surprised they haven't, because they do actually make teams do change things. Both teams completely set up the same as they was before though. PSG, the ratings are horrid. Most of them in the 5 point somethings. They haven't been good. Ramos, Marquinhos, I don't know about the defense because there was just that one moment. Other than that, they must have been alright. Hakimi's been the best player. Alright, so let's look at. They've had no shots though. Real Madrid has had 5 and 3 on target. Possession 54%. Yeah, Real Madrid's been the better team. Definitely. PSG.
Into the second half then, in this
they haven't really looked at doing their thing. So For me, I would think they probably should have changed it and gone with a wide approach. But they're not doing it. Maybe they're going to make some subs later. But for PSG, they've got their best squad by far is the squad that they start with. That's a bit of their problem. They don't get much better than the starting squad. But you have Real Madrid. They're winning. And Sarabia, I guess that's like a like for like, I guess. Sarabia for Vitinha. But yeah, Real Madrid have all the depth on the bench. But they're the ones winning, so they can really play this. Messi.
Return to Hakimi.
Hakimi.
Clears his
I don't know exactly what that was. Went with the left foot on the cross. Well, it didn't really look like there was much of anything going. Benzema. Back to Carvalho.
Well, they keep the ball moving.
Danny Carvalho. Ooh.
A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
Now,
Both managers deciding
Militao's on Kimpembe. Oh man, Kimpembe. Maybe that was a missing piece. Forgot about Kimpembe. At least on the other game, that guy was like the best centre back on it. He was one of the best centre backs on the thing, even though I never had him because he never would have fit my team. He was good though. He was good on it. But on this one, there's no normal cards. That's really that player where you react. At any point, this player they're just so good. I don't know what it is about them, but they're just that good. None of them are like that now. Normal cards, at this point, they're done. Except from Mbappe. Literally, except from that, they're all done. They're not good.
An important challenge, but they must remain organised. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change.
Real Madrid, Hazard on with Valverde. I guess the sub kind of makes sense. Bring some experience in. Just get him in there, get him a run out in the fan. See what they do. And they have changed. Look at their changes. PSG's gone ultra attacking, and yet now they've done it. Sarabia is attacking midfield, and the front three is Messi, Neymar, and Messi. Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, not Messi, Neymar, Messi. But yeah. So let me look at how Real Madrid changed it, because I see PSG changed it to try to go more attacking. Real Madrid, they're exactly the same. Yeah, they actually just put Hazard exactly where Valverde was. Oh, all it takes is one pass, that's it. What a save! Donnarumma, what a save. Vinicius, what was that? What was that finish? Because in that position, it should be a 2-point. No matter who the goalkeeper is, you can't save it. You can't save it because the goal's so big and you're so close up. But then you're close up, but you've got a bit of space though. It's not like you're right on them where you can't get the shot anyway. Oh, Benzema. Kimpembe with a nice block. Neymar.
And one thing is certain, no one is leaving.
No one's leaving this final because PSG still stand a bit of a chance. Verratti. Vinicius though. I would really think that he would just go on his pace there and just outrun him. But I guess Marquinhos is a faster centre back, so maybe you can't do that to him. But there it is. Real Madrid, Champions League winners again, 2 times in a row for them. How many times would that have been for the issues? If they won it this year, would that be at 15? Real Madrid, man. It's weird how has one team won it so much? They won it 14 times, I think, in all that. They won it 14 times. And if they win it here, 15th time, Real Madrid are Champions League winners. 15th.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about
15th time is what we're really saying. 15th. Vinicius walking up to get his medal. Toni Kroos, Luka Modric.
Well, there's some tired players out
Captain
there, but what you
Courtois.
can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the
They
trophy.
are.
They'll
Oh
be
no,
going mad
Captain
for the next
Benzema.
few
That's it.
moments.
Of course, of course, of course. And they lift it up once again. Come on.
Well, this is what they
There
want.
we go.
What a moment for
Real
these
Madrid
players. They've worked so hard to
win
this
it.
trophy. They've
Captain
been
Benzema
fantastic.
lifts it. A 1-0 win against PSG. And one thing I would probably say about the Champions League final is it will probably be 1-0. Or it will probably go penalties, like most times. It's weird because most fans, they've been 1-0, they've been going penalties. Except from that World Cup final, that was something else. Like, all the other recent finals I've watched, bad matches. That World Cup final, oh man, I can't believe it. I couldn't believe how good it actually was. But yeah, Benzema lifts that up. Real Madrid, the Los Blancos, the Galacticos, do it again.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it?
There it is. They're celebrating with it again.
And you are looking at the best
Champions League winners once again. Real Madrid. Once again. So yeah, that's how it went. Real Madrid wins it. That's it.